Hello again. Beautiful day. Welcome back to the Intuitive Knowledge channel. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Man, just taking a walk to the park here. Felt like moving around, But there's something I wanted to talk about today. And one of the things that I wanted to discuss is obsession. I want to talk about obsession. The good and the bad of obsession. And how it applies to you and to me and to everyone. But what is obsession? Where does obsession come from? Obsession comes from the mind, right? So if you think of some people that are obsessive, you could look at it in a good way or a bad way. I was watching the documentary The Last Dance, and Michael Jordan was obsessed with winning, but controlled obsession. Obsession towards a goal or an accomplishment that was amazing. And he did everything he could to get to that place. And that was his obsession. So, is that good or bad? What we need to talk about with obsession is that it is a character trait of the mind. To control the obsession can be good for you. To leave obsession uncontrolled, unobserved, is a bad thing. Imagine if Michael Jordan got so obsessed with the idea of winning, becoming the best basketball player in the world, that he couldn't focus anymore on anything else but that. So if you're obsessed with something, in order to obtain like a great accomplishment like that, you have to take care of everything else in your life as well. You can't just be obsessed and want something and not do what it takes to do something that great without making sacrifices in your life. It would have amounted to nothing. It would have amounted to destruction. See, obsession can lead to destruction if not observed, if not taken a step back. You have to be aware of your own obsession. Then it could work for you. You have to take a step back from the obsession. Observe how you act during an obsessive state. In the past, I've been a victim of obsession. I would obsess over something, and it led to paranoia. It led to bad things. It led to assumptions. And it led to other things that distracted me from what was really happening. I couldn't get a clear head. See, obsession is a very powerful trait. It could take over other things in your life. It could take over your judgment. So, ask yourself, what is your obsession? Ask yourself this question, if you have an obsession. If you are obsessive, how do you act when you're obsessive? What gets you to the point of obsessiveness? When you're obsessive, do you lose control? When you have an obsession, do you lose control? Are you conscious during this obsession? Ask yourself these things. And if you are conscious, maybe you should keep this obsession. Maybe your obsession is just drive. Maybe that's the wrong word. Maybe Michael Jordan wasn't obsessed with winning. He was just extremely, extremely, extremely driven. And he not only saw the end goal, he lived the path. He manifested it. So maybe in the end, it wasn't obsession. Are you driven or are you obsessed? Do you get tired? Does your obsession tire you out? Do you feel drained from your obsession? Is that good or bad? Maybe you can't handle obsession. Can you handle obsession? Can you handle your own obsession? Can you manage your obsession? These are all questions you have to ask yourself, because we all go through these things. We've all been obsessed by a thing or another in our life, you know? But man, that's just another conversation. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. You know, I'm just thinking of stuff on the spot, you know, and it's an amazing feeling. The question is, are you able to consciously control your obsession? Because you have to know when to stop being obsessed. Obsession isn't permanent. See, these things aren't permanent in your life. These things can be turned up and turned off, turned down and off, turned up and turned down. You could do this with anything in your life. You just have to watch when it's happening. You know, don't get sucked into the dimension of a personality trait. Don't get sucked into it like a black hole. Just stand there and observe, because you're not going anywhere. Nobody's going anywhere. Where are you really going? I'm not talking about your body. Where are you going? Where are you going? Without this body, without the mind. Where are you going? You could stand back and watch. Maybe you get a clearer head. Maybe you'll develop a new perspective. But that's just another conversation. All right, well, till next time. Till we meet again, everyone. Peace.